I'm not going to explain that to you. You're sick. You don't deserve a good life, and you can leave. I hope you have a terrible life. I hope that you are alienated by everybody you love, and I hope that you wind up in jail. It is a grave immorality that you walk free. It is a grave immorality that we cannot take people like you and put you in a room, lock the door, and never forget about you. It is a grave immorality. You don't deserve the same rights that I or anybody in the chat does. You deserve less legal rights. Thank you so much for the anarts. We're going to go to move on to our next guest. Everybody just give us a minute here to get our next guest up in here. That's just insane. I can't even believe that. I can't even believe that. What's up, Mikey? Did you vote for Trump?
I did. And first of all,
your mic muted. You probably
sorry, can you hear me?
No.
Sorry, yeah. What we just heard that is awful. I'm sorry that's awful. I wish.
Yeah, dude, that is insane.
Yeah, no, I'm a devout Christian, but I'm not gonna. We won't get into that. But that's his. Yeah. Anyways,
don't worry. It's true for your religion too. Mary was 13.
Okay. I did vote for Trump. So I have to say this first. I'm in the armed forces. I'm not going to get into anything else. I can't put out that I'm going, set name branches. I'm not speaking for said name branch, or speaking on my own behalf. I have to say that beforehand. But one of the big things that got me back was when I first joined way back, and I happened to Kabul was going on in that time, obviously. And I'm not going to say it's this person's fault, because there's a whole bunch of different things that happen it's a whole different level. You can't judge that whole thing off one person. But
man, I feel like an asshole for doing this, Mikey. I do appreciate you for being up and maintaining respect. I just don't believe that a conversation with you is that productive. Because of wrong that you're doing, I just feel like you weren't really making a point. But Mikey, I do appreciate you for being respectful. And I don't like you to feel bad or anything, and I honestly feel bad for kicking you. But, we are looking for productive conversations. And Eva, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then also, hey, just for the Christians, denying that Mary was 13 and saying that she was 19. First of all, I think that you're wrong, but second of all, I appreciate you. Sadie, I appreciate you for the $2 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much for rejecting the acceptance of P3 I appreciate Christians that reject Mary being 13. I appreciate Muslims that reject Aisha being a minor so much. I really, really do. And what's up, Rar Man? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not. The only thing I want to say is I support everything you.
I do appreciate you for coming up. We are just looking for some debates, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. We're gonna go to move on to our next guest, everybody. So do just give us a minute, and make sure that you are double tapping away on that phone screen as well. And if you do want to support me, CT Pru, come up here. My Venmo as well as my PayPal or my bio. It's just the first thing, the @DeanWithers without the E. Your name will pop up at the top of my phone screen. I will be able to read out an attached message. Any attached message, they're also linked in my link tree. It's a great way to support me. I get 100% of the proceeds, and they go directly to me as well. But we're going to get our next guest up in here. Spam MAGA in the chat if you do want to pop up, y'all. Do spam MAGA. Let's see what we got. What's up, Brody? Sorry, Briley. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Nice. Yo, Glock, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
24.
Great. Honestly, bro, fuck it. We're just going to do the 1v6. Tony, how old are you?
19.
Based. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Perfect. Mayuel, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Smile.
Okay. Sorry, Mile. How old are you?
18.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, we need 2 more people. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Okay. All right. We are reliving our glory days on Jubilee right now today. Oh, we got our last person. What's up, Bram? How old are you? Okay. They're like in a very loud public place. We got our last person, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody lock in for this. Everybody lock in for this. You are going to be so surprised. Pinhead Dan, where are you? Pinhead Dan, drop a comment right now. Pinhead Dan, I see you in here. I need you to drop a comment. I will kick everybody for you, Pinhead Dan. I will kick everyone for you. Okay. Julia, thank you for the $2 on PayPal saying I'm broke, but I support you so much. Thank you so much. We need Pinhead Dan. Found him. I found him, chat. I found him. We're going to get Pinhead Dan up here. We're going to get Pinhead Dan up here right now. We're kicking everyone. Sorry.
Oh, fuck you, Dean looking ass, bro.
Don't kick everyone. They're cool people.
Good
luck, man.
Hey,
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you up here just because of your comments. It could be a 2v1.
What?
Oh, come on, yeah.
Hey,
Let these guys talk too.
Hey, Pinhead
How do you
Dan.
like my video, though? Wait a minute. How do you like the video?
I have something for you to explain.
Please do. Yes, sure.
Can you explain this?
Yes. You want to watch it again? You're watching it again. It's a great song.
What the fuck
First of all,
was running through your mind when you made this shit?
I don't know. I just kind of like do that spontaneous, crazy, stupid shit sometimes. You know, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. But I'm glad you got some sort of excitement or enjoyment out of it. Really.
That's crazy. Are you driving?
Yes, but I'm looking at hands free.
Okay.
Hands free.
I gotta kick you. If you're curious on his video, he has a video on his account of him oiling up, of him pouring baby oil all over his body. All over his shirtless body. Rubbing it in, too. Brandon, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump.
And why the hell did you decide to do that?
So can I be honest about something?
No, I want you to lie. Just kidding, yeah.
All right, so this other liberal girl was running a live, and her debate topics and everyone in the comment section was agreeing with her about abortion and about Democrats being smarter than conservatives, which made me laugh so much, bro.
Based? Hello? Yo, who is this queen?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like Pixie Dust 24 or something.
Don't know who it is. Why did you vote for Trump?
Well, I feel like it should be very obvious. I mean, it's a mix between the policies. It's a mix between what the Democratic Party does behind the scenes that is crazy how many people just aren't aware of. Like,
what is the worst thing that the Democrats have done behind the scenes?
I have a question for you, Dean.
I was in the middle of asking a question to you, young man.
Yes, and I'm answering it. This is how I'm answering it right now. Did you see the picture of Kamala Harris's grandmother?
Kamala Harris. No.
Oh, Kamala, my bad.
No, you could pronounce her name right, or you could get kicked. Or you could just call her Harris.
Okay, Harris. Do you see the picture that Harris posted of her and her grandmother?
No.
Okay, so she released a photo of her and her grandmother.
Wait, actually, is it like a family picture? I think I may have seen it, but go ahead and continue.
Yeah, so she released a photo of her grandmother, and later it came out that it was literally photocopied. So a fake person that wasn't even related to her family came out, contacted Candace Owens, told them, hey, that's not even anyone in our family. A politician that you voted for straight up lied to the American people about who her own grandmother was, and you trust her?
Okay. Yeah. So it's funny that you say this because I already have a fact check that proves you wrong. So just go online, type in Harris didn't lie about her black grandparents You
When
will
you're
find
looking up Harris didn't lie, all you're going to find are sources that are supporting the fact that Harris didn't lie.
No, I looked
makes
up Harris grandma. But do you mind if I finish
Okay.
here without interruption?
Go ahead.
Great. Yeah, so you could find a fact check from Snopes, which, by the way, is a very popular fact checker for the right. This was used for months and months and months and months to validate the existence of Ashley Biden's diary, which was used in a smear campaign against Joe Biden. So I think that you, first of all, need to consider that typically this source is paraded by Republicans. And the fact check reads, Harris didn't lie about her black grandparents. And then it includes a picture of her with her grandma. And so, no, no, this is not fake.
black- you
and
mean
if
her
you're
Indian
curious about
grandmother?
all of the, no, her grandmother would be her black grandmother on her
Oh,
father's
Jamaican.
side.
The Jamaican.
Yes, her black
Yes.
grandmother on her father's side, who would be Afro-Jamaican. And if you're curious about where this claim came from, it would just be Candace Owens' word of mouth. Right,
Okay.
and
I mean,
the
she has
evidence,
car
in the
receipts to
evidence
back
for
it
the
up.
claim, and
She
the
has car
evidence,
receipts to back it up.
and
Okay.
the evidence for her claim was that her grandma had died 4 years before Kamala Harris was born, so there would be no way that adult Kamala Harris could have a picture with her grandmother. So guess what? Her grandmother died in 1995. Do
Okay,
you know what
great.
year Harris was born?
No, I actually don't. I don't do that much research on Harris when she was born, at least.
63.
Okay.
So
All right, great.
we've actually now
If I-
disproven Candace Owens' claims ourselves.
Well, no, I didn't. I just have no more to talk on it. Like, I'm not going to pull up the videos and the Candace Owen contacts and the call sheet that I saw. Like, I'm not going to pull that up.
Well, I did. Candace
Okay,
Owens'
great.
evidence for her claim was that she posited her grandmother died before she was born. Her grandmother
Okay, great.
died in 1995. She was born in 64.
Okay, dude, I was talking about the granny on pure impulse. There's more important factors here to talk about. Tell me about your position on abortion, please. I'd love to hear that.
Sure, I'll tell you about my position on abortion. But before I do, we need to circle back to what the hell you said first. I believe that it deserves a little bit more conversation. So this is racism, Brandon. I find it very particularly interesting.
Classic liberal, bro. I'm literally just having a normal conversation, and somehow something I said was racist. Go ahead.
It does. It does, yes, it does, right? I find it particularly interesting that for whatever reason, there has been 2 black candidates in the candidacy for the presidency of our country. And for whatever reason, these are the only 2 candidates in the presidency for the presidency ever that have had their families, their relatives, their racial background, their countries of origins, their places of birth brought into question. With Obama, it surrounded the birther myth that he was born in Kenya, even though he had a birth certificate from Hawaii. And now with Kamala Harris, it surrounds her race. People will say that she's not black. You are going to say that this isn't her grandma, etc. So can you name a white politician that has ever run for the presidency that has had their family ties, ethnic origins, or country of birth brought into question?
I know there's been some congressmen around this area like Tim McCain and things like that, but I don't know about for candidacy for the presidency. I have no idea, dude. I'm 24 years old. My only research I've ever done on presidents has been Obama, has been Kamala Harris, Trump, the top basically 3 candidates in each running poll for each party. I don't go back that far. The more pertinent and more, I would say, like, much more important thing to talk about would be, again, which liberals are extremely mad about right now, which is the abortion things coming down right now. And then I honestly want to, because of all the lies I've heard of you, which I'm sorry, dude, it's hard not to laugh because it's like,
Name one lie I've ever told.
I'm getting off topic.
Name one lie I've ever told.
Hamas and abortion. What is
Name
your
one
position
lie
on Hamas?
I've ever told.
Okay. I don't watch your lives long enough to fact check your ass, brother. Like,
You see, I find it particularly laughable that you predicate your entire personality off of owning the libs and how libs are these
I
lying
don't.
dirtbags.
That's the thing. I'm a
And you
regular
even
guy,
like
dude. You sit on
suggested
live for
that of
10 hours a
myself.
day.
You said that I lie. And then when I ask you to name a single lie I've ever told, you're fucking speechless. But yeah, I'd actually love to talk about abortion.
I could
with
speak
you.
on lies. No, I can go down the list of lies, but
Name one.
I'm about to.
Name one I've ever told.
Okay, well, I heard you talking about abortions, and you're making it seem like, by the way, the 3%.
Tidora, thank you for the $2 on Venmo, saying sorry he's so uneducated. He truly is, and I do appreciate you for the $2 donation. Brandon, can you
Uneducated.
think-
That's so weird because I graduated from the top 4 business school in the nation. That's crazy. Uneducated.
And
Oh wow.
that's
Let's
not
go
a
down that
flex.
route though. Let's go down that road.
You
though.
being
Let's go down that route.
uneducated is undeniable, uncontestable
Okay.
fact.
Ready?
And
Okay.
the idea
Good.
that you're this uneducated, although you graduated from such a prestigious school, makes it significantly worse optically.
Right,
for
right.
you. Because there are
okay.
some who are incredibly educated that didn't even go to college. So when we have such an uneducated individual that graduated from a top 4 business school, it shows that you were given all of the opportunity in the fucking world, and
You lie
still
about
came out
abortion
on bottom.
statistics. You lie about
Such as
abortion
what?
statistics. You lie about Trump being racist and sexist. You won a prize that only other minorities have ever won. Like,
George, thank you for the $1 on
You
Venmo. I
keep
do
getting me
appreciate
on
you.
like.
So I lie about abortion
tangents.
statistics, and I lie about Trump being racist and misogynistic. What
And,
abortion
and a
statistics?
pedophile. That was my favorite when you called Trump a pedophile. That made me laugh, especially given everything with Biden.
So
but
first of all, say P3DO, right? Because that's a TikTok safe word. And then secondly,
bad.
the farthest thing I've ever said is that Trump has been P3DO-philic, which is absolutely true. Sexualizing a 10-year-old girl is undeniably P3DO-philic. Boasting about walking into the changing rooms of young teens is absolutely P3DO-philic. Monet, thank you for the $2.50 on Venmo. I do appreciate you for the love. Would you deny that?
I'd say that's morally cracked. Yes, I don't know if it's pedophilic because
You got a phone call. That's fine.
I mean that's preying on minors. That's a whole different thing than talking the talk with pedophilia is way different than walking the walk in that sense.
So if you had a 10-year-old daughter and an older gentleman walked up to her and said that he'd be dating her in 10 years, what would you do?
If he was serious, then I would probably physically confront him. If he was,
But you wanted if he was joking? I'm so sorry. So there's like, yeah, so like,
my
like,
friends.
like the
If it's
general,
one of my
like the,
friends making a joke, if it's someone I know, then yes, it's called humor. Your entire side, dude, the entire liberal side has lost the capacity for any humor or dark humor to begin at that. Why do you think comedians hate the Democrats? Like, you
oh my
cancel
fucking
everyone.
God. You're the meme. You're the meme. You are actually the meme. You are actually the fucking meme. Theodora, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Who has seen that one meme where it's like person 1 walks up to person 2, I'm gonna fucking grape you. And then person 2's like, oh, what the hell, bro? And then person 1's like, have you ever heard of dark humor, buddy? You're the fucking meme. You are the fucking meme. He's over here
still
like
don't even know that meme,
sexualizing
bro.
a 10-year-old
I'm not on
girl.
TikTok 10 hours a day.
He's over here like sexualizing a 10-year-old girl, saying he's gonna date her in 10 years, and then you're like, you obviously haven't heard of dark humor, buddy. Bro, your mind is corrupt. Listen, you're right. I would
wrong
say
to do.
that liberals are significantly more likely to condemn quote-unquote dark humor at the expense of harm towards others than Republicans, right? But we should absolutely be able to meet in the middle of the aisle and say under any pretenses that we shouldn't, right, be sexualizing kids as a joke. And the fact that I have to say that out loud because you are ride or die D1 rider for Donald J. Trump, and since it's something he's done, you must defend it, is morally abominable. It is sick. It is gross. That's why you're never gonna have a happy relationship with a woman, because as sure as hell, as soon as she learns these things about you, she will leave you out of a potential threat for your future together with any potential kids, and threat of a harm to herself.
Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to keep me muted while you lie to your audience? with your own manipulating narrative.
I'll let
bro.
you. Don't worry. I'll let you talk, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I'm in a very happy relationship right now. We're both Christian. We're both following God. We're both. Someone keeps fucking calling. We're both.
Jesus
Wait,
sexualized it in
I
there?
have a question. Have you had premarital sex?
No, we have not.
So you're following God. Have you sinned before?
Of course, I've sinned.
Okay. So
Everyone's
when you
a
say
sinner.
following God, do you just mean being Christian?
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Madison,
Yes.
thank you for the $1 in Venmo.
So,
I don't want to
so
identify
believing
with
that?
a religion because, again,
so I have a
religion is a
question.
structure made on faith.
Was Hitler following God?
For you to act like, oh my God. Like
was
there's never been misguided people in every single faith that exists in the world. Come on, bro.
We'd say that you're one of them.
Oh,
Brandon, thank you for the $1 in Venmo.
Gosh, dude.
Couldn't we wait?
convince
If you're
the entire
determining how they're
audience that
misguided,
I
I
would-
would just ask you like, how do you identify that they're misguided and you're not?
Well,
Bailey
but
with a
that's
$1
the
on
point
PayPal.
That's the point of actually like being committed to the relationship. You keep diving in. You keep trying to get closer. You keep trying to improve as a human and a person. And
Would
Dean,
Jesus
to
excuse the sexualization of minors?
no, and that's why I
honest-
keep
be
trying
honest
to
with
tell you I
yourself.
never did. So cut the shit. Like stop
Okay, so,
manipulating the entire
so you
audience.
could-
You did vote for Donald Trump though, who literally sexualized a
Jason, thank
child
you
in
for
a
the
joke.
$3 of Venmo. So, Brandon, do you condemn Donald Trump for sexualizing a 10-year-old girl?
Yes, I do.
Julia,
Notice
thank you for the
why-
$1 on PayPal.
Notice
I
how.
appreciate you for the
Let me
love.
let me also ask you a question. Do you guys like any artists? Do you guys like any rappers at all?
Yeah.
Have any rappers that are your favorite artists? Okay. If they do, by the way, it's a high rate that they do. Do you think that any of the rappers that you like have done some unseemly things that you wouldn't agree with?
If I found out anyone I was listening to did that thing, I wouldn't want to support them.
Yeah, and like
Support them, but would you say you love an artist?
I could give a good
as an
perspective on
artist?
this. Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan
Okay.
is
Yeah.
a total POS. He absolutely did very terrible things to Brianna Chicken Fry. Some of the things that she's spoken about. Zach Bryan is deplorable. Okay. But I will say that Zach Bryan's music is good. Zach Bryan's music is something that plenty of people have connected with, enjoyed, and his music to some level has even helped people get through very dark and rough patches in their life. And I
of
understand the
course.
point that you're trying to make. But would I ever vote Zach Bryan into a public office? Absolutely not.
Yeah,
The
because Zach
reason that
Bryan doesn't
people's-
have
One moment.
qualifications for president, dude.
Even if he did, I want it. And my point here is the reason why a candidate's character is such a vital consideration, right, when I am voting every 4th November, is because of this. It's not just about not wanting to support someone that does things that I think are bad. Of course, that's a valid consideration, but it's more than that. Because when you embolden
it
somebody
is.
who has done these things, like sexualized a kid, who has been racist, who's misogynistic, who has raped a woman, right? It's more than just not agreeing with that and not wanting to support it, but it's also the harm that is caused by emboldening and rewarding those behaviors. In society, the way that we limit bad people from doing bad things is by applying consequences to them when they do. But instead of applying consequences and accountability to Donald Trump for all the things that we've discussed, right? Instead, society has decided to reward them, right? And that emboldens people with those same virtues into feeling very confident and positive and maintaining
Alex, thank
those
you.
virtues is consistency moving forward. A good example of this would be since racist, misogynistic, rapist Donald Trump has won the White House, we've seen Nick Fuentes say shit like "my body, your choice." We've seen women, specifically
Your
black
body,
women,
my choice is what he said.
yeah.
Your body, my choice
your body,
is
my
literally,
choice.
it's dark, it's wrong, but it's a fucking meme, bro.
Do you know
like,
who
it's
Nick
a meme.
Fuentes is? It's not a meme.
The people that are repeating it, at least the ones that I'm surrounded by, it's
You're
a
surrounded
joke.
by people repeating this. Wow,
It's
that,
a
is
joke.
that if that
It's
if
a
that's
troll.
not
No,
like
Dean, you don't
telling.
understand. Dean,
Why is-
it's
Wait.
a troll? It's a troll. Okay, it's
What do
the
you mean?
fact that
What do you mean?
all
It's
these women-
it's okay to
it's the fact that-
it's okay to troll that you have control over women's bodies.
absolutely
That's-
not. It's
that's
the fact
that's a
that
really weird meme
oh
that
my
you
gosh,
gravitate
you guys are
towards.
pros at taking words out of context and
Can I?
manipulating.
I want to try
How
something
are we
here.
taking words out of context?
I want to try something here. Do you think it'd be okay to punch your girlfriend as a joke?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because it would physically hurt her?
Because it would cause harm to her, right?
Correct.
Okay, so in other words, things that can cause harm to people are not jokes.
So feelings are different than actually causing harm.
Do you think
Hence
that
why
when we societally
freedom of
uphold
speech
these
is more
standards,
important.
such as your body, my choice, that actively perpetuates marginalization and harm against women every single day in America, makes them feel scared of going in the general vicinity of these fucking heathens that repeat that shit, makes them feel less optimistic and even frightful for their future because they are scared of those ideologies being normalized in society, pushed to our government, and enforced through legislation? Do you think that they're scared of this rhetoric being construed to uphold grape culture, making it harder for women to be believed when they report graped, making it more likely that women are graped in the first place because these shitty men feel more emboldened to engage in those behaviors? Do you think that these systems cause harm? The very obvious answer is yes, and the only reason that you don't understand this isn't just the simple fact that you're a man, because I'm not going to give you that excuse. It's because you're a man that doesn't care. Okay, and that's the reality of it.
I
And
care more than
seemingly,
you know,
you can
buddy.
see on a base level that things that cause harm aren't funny, aren't jokes, right? Well, that applies to everything that we're discussing. That applies to the your body, my choice. That applies to the sexualization of kids. That applies to all of these behaviors. Because when you accept them and normalize them and write them off as jokes, they turn in and they aggregate in a very real way of harm towards women.
Okay. Am I done being muted? Or yeah. So of course what I'm saying is I'm actually advocating. I just got muted again, bro. I'm
Yeah, I just felt
advocating
like
for
it.
the
Sorry,
people-
it was just it just like I got like this like
I'm
itch.
advocating for the type of person
Brandon,
that
it's
is
just a joke,
typically
bro.
on
Chill.
my side. Okay, I am chill.
It's a joke, bro. We're meeting you. As a joke.
Advocating for the people, for some of the people that do troll and make those jokes on my side, but I don't. Again, I have a girlfriend, I have a sister, and I have a mom.
And yet you voted against all of their interests.
Amber, thank you for the
All of
subscription.
them voted for
Joy,
Trump.
thank you so much for the
All of them
$5
voted for
donation.
Trump.
You don't
Because
think
even smart women understand more.
smart women? Wait,
than
so
you guys.
you're indicating that they're only smart if they vote Trump? What indicates?
Absolutely not. There can be smart women that vote for Kamala too.
Kamala.
What is Kamala? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then here I have a question. What about being a Trump supporter makes someone smart then? Right. Like, because that's what you were indicating.
Nothing about supporting someone specifically makes you smart. I
Okay,
never
so
said that.
Then, but didn't you just like kind of imply that?
No.
Okay. So what did you say? What did you say?
I'm saying if you knew my mom and sister, you would know that literally on a statistical graph with their education and what they've done,
Thank you for the 2 months.
they are of higher intellect on a distributional graph than most women. It's just true. Like they've gone through a lot of education. My sister's gone through 8 years of school. My mom went through
what
12.
typically happens when people go through education? Where do they vote?
Dude, I'm talking about IQ
if it
tests
is the
too,
case,
and that's where
if it is the case that only people with degrees voted, who would have won
that's
the
not
election?
the case. That's the opposite.
Who would have won
Jasmine,
the
thank you so
election?
much for the
Buddy,
$10
I'm so
on
glad
Venmo.
you
Say
brought this up.
shut
I'm
up.
so glad you
Shut
brought
up.
this
Be
up.
quiet. Jasmine, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. Saying thank you for doing all that you do, Jasmine. I really appreciate you for the $10 donation on Venmo. Brandon, can you thank Jasmine real quick?
Julia, thank you
Yeah,
for $2.
thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you, Julia.
Appreciate it.
Can you thank Julia too?
Thanks, Julia. Appreciate it. Okay.
Good boy.
So anyway, I'm glad you brought this up because Harris would have won 100% if only people with degrees voted. Now, here's something you guys really got to think about. Education and degrees have minor, very little correlation to actual intellect. This is why California is top 5 in education and bottom 5 in IQ, buddy. Look it up.
Okay, wait.
Hey, there's a reason why that is.
Okay, so you're saying predicated off of IQ, right? Well, then can I ask you a question, right? Just a quick question.
Go
How
ahead,
many
bud.
branches of government are there, Brandon?
How many what?
How many branches of government are there?
4?
Savannah, thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. Savannah says this guest is killing me. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, me too. It's hard. to
Brandon,
see.
what are the four? What are the four branches?
just smoked and I'm playing PUBG.
Show some
Brandon,
love
what are the
to
four
You guys
branches?
have been on here for 8 hours.
Brandon, what are the 4 branches of government? And also, Brandon, I do too all the time, and I'm still not as dumb as you. Okay, I could
I
be
would love
I could take out
You know what I want?
I could take out an entire
Let's all
pod.
take IQ
I could take
tests.
I
Let's
could
all
take
take
out
IQ
listen
tests.
buddy. I could take out an entire pod in one sitting, and I still would be more coherent than you, right? In any context,
Oh my gosh.
in any
That's
setting.
so funny. I honestly, I would love to test that. I bet me being high, you being high, no way. No
you
way
say
you're
that on
beating me when I'm
TikTok?
high.
I already
I'm actually
am.
better when I'm high.
I think we gotta. I don't want to like risk a shadow ban for the
Okay,
live.
don't worry. I say things only I know that aren't gonna get like flagged. So
Do you know if that word specifically gets flagged?
which one?
The
Just tell me what letter it starts with.
Just tell me what letter it starts with. H.
Which letter?
H.
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Oh well. All right, well, he was a little piece of shit. We're going to move on to our next guest, you guys. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure that you are double tapping away on your phone screen. Let's try to get up to 2 million likes today. And Morgan, thank you for the $1 and Venmo. Say elevated. That's the word we need.
Oh, maybe should I back out and then come back in? Or I mean, I don't know if that would do
okay.
anything.
That's okay.
Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Jordan and I Blame? Did you guys vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump, but I actually want to talk to you guys about something different.
Cassie, think of the $5.
And I want
I'm trying to get in this live for the week.
What's up, buddy? Why the hell did you decide to make a generationally terrible decision by voting for Trump?
Honestly, abortion,
Okay, are you pro-life?
of course,
Are you Christian?
of course.
Okay. What does it mean to be pro-life? Like, do you have to like want to make it illegal to get access to abortion or restrict people's access to abortion?
Parker, before you run
yes.
that argument, can I try
ahead.
one thing? Now, Parker, if this works, you're gonna see how successful of an argument this is, and I swear to God, you'll begin to implement it yourself. But it doesn't always work. Blame.
Hey, Dan.
Name every single reason why abortion is wrong.
First of all, I think that you have to look at. There's a chance. I think there's at least a small chance, objectively, that that fetus could be alive.
Parker, see, dude, it's like it's not even like worth it. That's what I'm learning, Parker. It's like, do you really expect you to have a successful, productive, like running the argument about the conceptual idea about the impedance upon free will and inability of a person, correlating that to the Christian God and how that should reflect within his virtues, politically speaking, when he thinks that there's a quote unquote chance that a fetus is live? Thomas, appreciate you for the $1.
Yeah.
Venmo.
Oh, I mean, that's like a biological. He's probably more familiar with religion than he is biology.
Blame.
So maybe. Actually, I probably would say yeah.
I'd say so, yes.
If the fetus isn't alive, then it's dead, right?
Yeah.
He hasn't thought it. He hasn't thought that through yet.
So you think that some women have fetuses that are dead?
Also, by the way, Dean, that's not true. That's not necessarily true. By the way, actually, I guess for a fetus. Never mind. You're right.
Ask that again.
Okay.
Like-
all right. I think he's a minor.
I'm 19.
What year
What's
were you
your
born
birth
in?
year?
2005,
What month?
November 21st.
Okay. How many weeks ago was your birthday?
Like 4, 5. I don't know.
4 or 5? You think it was 4 to 5 weeks ago? Jesus Christ, dude.
It's
What was
so-
that? Was MAGA math.